Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Eden here. I hope you've all had a lovely day. Today we're going to be reading Dilly and the Goody-Goody, but first of all got a few jobs to do, so who can tell me my first job? That's right, it's to make sure that we've got our pyjamas on, isn't it? So who's got their pyjamas on ready for bed? Good job, well done. And boys and girls, what's our second job of the day? That's right, it's to make sure that we have brushed our teeth. And boys and girls, what is our third job of the day? Our most important job of the day. Now, more than ever, what is our most important job? That's right, it's to make sure that we've washed our handies. So can everybody show me your handies like Miss Eden's doing? Good job, boys and girls, and put them together. And we sing, don't we, after three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Every day we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. Every day we wash our hands so they're shiny. Every day we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. Every day we wash our hands so they're shiny. Good job, boys and girls, well done, and thank you very much for helping me to wash my hands. Now we're going to be reading Dilly and the Goody-Goody. Shuffle a bit closer for this one, boys and girls, so you can see the pictures. Mother was very cross. "Oh, Dilly," she said, "I told you not to make a mess. Our guests will be here any minute." "Guests, Mother," said Dilly. His toys were spread all over the sitting room. "What guests?" "My friend Diana and her little dinosaur Dodie," said Mother. "They're coming to tea, remember?" "No, Mother," said Dilly. Mother sighed and rolled her eyes. Dilly was used to it and took no notice, but that made Mother even more cross. She said he had to help her tidy up. "Psst, Dilly," hissed Dora, Dilly's big sister. "Mother's been talking about Dodie a lot recently." "Is Dodie the good little dinosaur?" said Dilly. "The one who never does anything naughty? I thought you made him up." "Well, I didn't," said Mother with a big smile. "He's real, and I'm sure you and Dodie are going to be great pals. Who knows? He might even teach you to behave properly." "Fat chance," muttered Dilly. "What was that, Dilly?" asked Mother. "Nothing, Mother," said Dilly. Mother gave Dilly a hard look, but he was saved by the bell, the front door bell, that is. Diana and Dodie had arrived. "Dora and Dilly, I'd like you to meet Diana," said Mother. "And this, of course, is Dodie." "Pleased to meet you, Dora," said Diana. "And you too, Dilly. I've heard so much about you." Dilly looked Dodie up and down. Dodie was very neat and very clean. He smiled at Dilly. Dilly didn't smile back. "Shall we go into the dining room?" said Mother. "There are drinks and swamp worm cookies and beetle cake." What happened next was awful. Dilly made lots of disgusting slurping noises as he drank his juice, and then he stuffed his cookies and cake in all at once. Dodie sat there with his eyes wide and his mouth open. "Now that tea is over, Dilly," said Mother at last, "you can take Dodie out to play in the garden." "Do I have to, Mother?" said Dilly. "You most certainly do," said Mother firmly. "OK," said Dilly. He got down from the table and stomped off into the garden. "Stomp, stomp, stomp!" Dodie followed slowly behind. "What shall we play then?" said Dilly. He jumped onto his climbing frame and hung upside down. "Got any good ideas?" No," said Dodie. "I haven't." "Oh, you're not much help," said Dilly. I'm sorry, said Dodie. Dilly sat up and jumped off the climbing frame. I know, said Dilly. How about getting wet? Oh no, said Dodie. I couldn't do that. Well, said Dilly, how about getting dirty? Oh no, said Dodie. I couldn't do that. OK, said Dilly. How about getting wet and dirty? Oh no, said Dodie. I couldn't do that. Tell me, said Dilly, what do you do for fun? Well, I keep my toys tidy, said Dodie. I make sure my books are nice and neat on the shelf. I polish my shoes. I help Mother with the washing up. Dilly stood there with his eyes wide and his mouth open. You know what, Dodie? Dilly said at last. What, Dilly? Said Dodie. You're a real goody-goody. I know, said Dodie glumly. And I hate it. I'd love to be naughty like you, Dilly, but I just don't know what to do. Dilly smiled for the first time that day. It's easy peasy, said Dilly. I'll teach you. He taught Dodie how to be naughty with water. He taught Dodie how to be naughty with dirt. He taught Dodie how to be naughty with water and dirt. He taught Dodie how to be naughty in all sorts of ways, and Dodie soon got the hang of it. Watch out, said Dilly. Here comes trouble. Mother was marching down the garden towards them. What happens now? Said Dodie. Oh, Mother will probably tell me off again, said Dilly. But that's okay. It means you get to hear my party piece. I can't wait, said Dodie. Mother did tell Dilly off. She shouted and waved her arms around. She went dark green in the face. Dilly let her finish, and then he opened his mouth and fired off an ultra special 150-mile-an-hour super scream. I think we ought to be going home now, said Diana when she'd recovered. Come along, Dodie. But I don't want to, wailed Dodie. Then he screamed and swished his tail around and threw himself down and pounded his paws on the ground. Diana stood there with her eyes wide and her mouth open. Mother gave Dilly a very hard look. Psst, Dilly, hissed Dora. How did you do it? Dilly didn't say anything. He did give Dodie a thumbs up sign though, and Dodie did the same back to him. Diana got Dodie to leave at last. Dilly, alas, behaved badly for the rest of the day. He emptied his toy cupboard. He jumped on the sofa. He broke Mother's best vase. He argued with Dora. He was rude at supper. He made the bathroom very wet and very messy. And then he ran away. And then he wouldn't go to bed. But Mother caught him in the end. I'm glad Dodie came today, Mother, said Dilly when she was tucking him in at last. Can he come again tomorrow? Mother stood for a second in the doorway. She smiled and said, Fat chance. Night, Dilly. Night, Mother, said Dilly. Then he giggled under the covers for ages. Dilly is such a naughty dinosaur, isn't he? He was naughty himself and then he taught Dodie to be naughty. But we must never be naughty for our mummies and daddies, must we? Because we can get all wet, all messy, all dirty, and it's so naughty to be rude to your mummies and daddies, isn't it, boys and girls? So don't listen to what Dilly said. Do what Dodie does and be a good boy or girl. Now, boys and girls, it is time for me to say goodnight. So what do we say? We say goodnight and God bless. Now rest your head. It's time for you to go to bed. Another chance to dance and play. For tomorrow is a brand new day. Good night, boys and girls. I shall see you all tomorrow. Good night. Night night.